Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's video we are playing Time Survivors. It was released into early access just today and I thought I'd show you guys how awesome this game is, so stay tuned for it. There is so much to unlock and a lot to play with. We just unlocked the Eyes of the Gimme 5, so we have a 5th weapon slot over now for all of our characters. But let's get into it. There's so much to unlock. The metaprogression is completely different to your usual games. Survive 20 minutes with Ned to get the voodoo doll. Reach level 51 with Napoleon. Quite a difficult one because his weapon that he starts with is very unique and different. Reach level 16 with Mulan in the Ice Age, and so on and so forth. A whole lot of different things. We're going to try and get this Mystic Meteor, which you got to go and beat the 2nd level on, which you can see not beat the 2nd level. We have to kill Tyrannosaurus Rexes on this level, so we're going to go and give it a shot, see if we can beat this level, this run, and to go from there. So what's changed is they've added a side-scrolling level, which we will do later on, for another video, because there is actually a reason to do that level, especially if you do like side-scrollers. It's not necessarily about finishing the level, but there is something in the level that is really cool compared to some other games. Now we are going to grab the flail. It is actually really good in terms of keeping us alive. And we will grab some iron balls as well. They're going to give us more projectiles. We can go for the Ooh. Do we want the elixir for more HP? Yes, we do. And then we're going to try and get the ring of regeneration as well, so that we can get some HP upgrades over there. Shuriken, very cool, very strong. Actually, I don't even know if it's strong, but we're not going to grab that yet. There are some other stronger weapons that I know of. I don't know if this is the T-Rex that they're saying that you need to kill, or if there's maybe a boss called the T-Rex that we need to kill, but that dude does not die for some reason. He is tanky. Like, there was a time where I managed to get a mushroom and just stand on that T-Rex's head for the entire duration. A mushroom makes you grow extremely large and become invulnerable, so that's what I'm talking about. Hopefully we can find one and you'll see what I'm talking about. But we grabbed one of those and walked all over that dinosaur's head, and it did absolutely nothing to him. So, they are very tanky. I know there is a way to kill them. I think you have to use a meteor to land on their head or something, and that kills it. But otherwise, you can't really do much to those big monsters. Now, these things over here, you're meant to stay inside of them to grab yourself a time crystal. However, with the farming method that we've got, where you just keep getting gold and things like that, you don't actually have to do these. But it's really cool that they've added things like this into the game, where that's like a mini game in the game, and those things do 2 damage each every time they hit you. So you do want to try and get hit as little as possible. We do want to try and kill these guys as well, because we want to grab the free upgrade and the money. Fantastic. You get a whack ton of money from killing these guys, so we're going to grab that. Then we've got a leaf blower over here. It says very efficient at keeping enemies at distance, low damage, but critical hits do hurt. So in that, we are going to go and grab some crit as well. There is an item that gives us increased crit chance, so hopefully we can grab it, and that's going to make the crit for that a lot better. I don't actually know if crits are a different color in this game. We'll have to double check that though and see what happens. So there we go, we did the time crystal. Pick it up, fantastic. We now have one in our inventory in the top right over here. As you can see, hearts are received from killing the bosses, or every so many, I think it's like every 10 minutes there's one, and then at 20 minutes there's a final boss. I can't actually remember this stage what the boss was. I think I have played it originally in the prologue. I played it and then I never continued my save over, because it was advised that it's better to play the game without having saved, starting from the beginning. It was a better experience. That's what the developers told me originally when Chapter 0 came out. They said you would have a better experience with the game if you started over, so I did. On my prologue, I had absolutely like a lot more unlocked in terms of having killed the boss of the stage and so on and so forth. where I haven't actually been able to do it since then. I think I was just really lucky. I got really strong, or maybe things changed between then and now in terms of how difficult it might be. But yeah, we weren't able to do it. So we've got leech enemies over here. We actually got bigger shots, bigger impact, bigger destruction. So we're going to go with the telescope. We do have space for it as well. It's going to make our projectiles and everything bigger as well, which is fantastic. And then every 5 minutes you get to upgrade your passive. Now Nero, as you can see, we've got the fire on the floor. That's his passive. Other characters, all of their passives are actually actives. So you have to actively push the spacebar button when you're playing with them. That is another reason why I like Nero. He is quite, you know, the lazy going guy. And that's going to just allow us to be a little bit more lazy. We are going to grab, there's the crit chance, fantastic. So now we've got the crit, or at least the crit chance for our skill, which is going to be really, really fantastic. I can't actually see, oh there we go, we do see it happening over there. I'm not sure how it fires, if it fires behind us or if it just fires in us. Yeah, it looks like it fires behind us. So that's really interesting. There's the ring of regeneration, fantastic. Our final item to grab, and now we want to just try and find ourselves some more some upgrades from these chests or from these vases. We're trying to look for like a cooldown reduction or magnets. That would be fantastic. Grabbing ourselves more life regen from our ring will be great for these time crystal events. So normally I wouldn't actually do them, but because we're doing a video and we're trying to finish this, and you know this is what people are going to be doing when they're playing the game, I thought no, we'll do it, you know, because I just farm them. I just go into my farming spot, farm the gold, and then just convert the gold into the time crystals. But we'll show you what I mean by that when we get, you know, killed, or when we finish the level. Hopefully it's a finish the level and not get killed. Alright. Yeah, land on the head. These guys are big. So there we go. We hit 5 minutes. We get to upgrade our ability. I'm going to go for increased size. We don't need increased duration. There isn't really a reason for it. There's no need for it either. And then I think we're going to try and get the slingshot as one of our weapons as well, if possible. We are struggling to keep things dead, and the slingshot deals a whack ton of damage. Probably one of the strongest weapons in the game, but it's very slow, very clunky, and doesn't always work the way we want it to. So there are those that, you know, the negatives of it as well, but we can definitely figure something out over here. We've got more than enough weapon slots for this to work out for us. Alright, we've got our level 8 fire ball, and it activates a legendary evolution called the Roman Napalm. What that does is it now drops napalm at enemies' feet when it hits them, which is really, really good. A lot of more damage, especially if they're all clumped up, because that napalm is going to stay on the floor and deal damage to everything around us. We're going to grab the shrinker. It is actually a really good upgrade to get. We just need to get it to a higher level, and I really could do with the magnet over here. I don't actually know if there's an upgrade that can increase your movement speed. That one would be a really fantastic one to get as well. But grab the life there. Again, looking for the slingshot. We'll see if we can manage to get one. Hopefully there is one more weapon slot available, and hopefully we can grab it. So that's going to be really, really useful to us as well. Right, slingshot. Come on, baby. Okay, upgrade the ring. We still have quite a few rerolls, so we're not too worried or pressed for time. Gives us a chance to upgrade all of our other weapons as well. But there's the sling. That's going to now shoot these rocks at enemies, and you can see I think we shoot 2 right now, or 3, just because we got the increased projectile amount from the stone bag. But now we need to try and find ourselves a magnet. I think there's a lot of XP on the floor that we aren't able to pick up. So let's see what's happening over here. As you can see, enemies are burning like crazy, which is fantastic because that's exactly what we want. We want them to be burning. We have another one of these crystal gates. Look, they are worth doing, but we're in a bad spot with creatures over here. You can see these dinosaurs over here. Oh man, I know what they're called, the ankylosauruses. They are quite tough to kill, so we need to be a little bit careful over here. Grab ourselves another level in the leaf blower. I've never hit a max level on it yet either, so it's going to be interesting to see what can come from it. But we did manage to kill the ankylosauruses, so we're in a safer place with this time crystal mini game over here. We're not worried too much about taking that little bit of damage because we do have the health regen. As you can see, our health is going up more and more and more. Each of these little critters only do 2 damage to us, so we are okay to take a little bit of a hit from them. The dinosaurs, however, is another whole story. But as you can see, it's very difficult to see what's happening on our screen when there is so much happening around us in terms of like meteors. We got all that napalm on the screen. We have another dinosaur stampede occurring now on the screen as well, as you can see, with all the dinosaurs running around to the side. But not such a dangerous one. We do have a lot of the triceratops again, which I don't like. They're really tanky, and they just take so long to kill, so we're going to keep moving, otherwise they're not going to die and we're going to get hurt. Alright, we're going to go with the flail for an extra flail. That's fantastic. Again, still looking for magnets. If we could find one, that would just be really fantastic, and we'll end up getting quite a few levels as well from it. So let's see what's happening. It would have been nice to have picked up luck. I should have maybe done that, but we never. Can't really change that. It is what it is. We can play with the shrinker though. Oh, mama. Ow, ow. Dodge it. Thank goodness. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Now would be a good time for a chip or for something that's going to assist us. Oh, there's a chip. Give it to me. Yes. Get off of me. Alright, this could have saved our life over here. Ow, ooh, I'm trying to survive here, game. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, there's an apple. Please give it to me. Oh, yes. Okay, we got some healing. There's another apple. Alright. How do I have so much life? Oh my goodness, I think if we didn't have that much life, we definitely would have died there. I mean, the boss isn't dead yet, but we can't stay there very long, unfortunately. We really need to just try and survive here. So what does that say? Knock your enemies far away. Bullhead. I'm not sure what upgrade that would have been from or what we did to even unlock that. But we just got hit by a meteor, and that's not pleasant at all. Please just get away from me. Okay, there's another chip. Come on, this thing must be nearly dead. Okay, there's another apple. Okay, it is nearly dead, but so am I. I don't want to die. Yes, we killed it. Give me your heart. Thank you so much. Alright, we really need a magnet or something over here. So now we can go and get our lifesteal going up and about again. That's fantastic. I'm not so stressed now trying to kill that bloody thing. I'm not in the mood to do one of these right now, so we're going to just try and stay away from it. I do want to just get my money, as much of it as possible. I don't know how, or, you know, maybe we need to grab a magnet in the future or something like that. You can get a magnet upgrade. I think it would make quite a big of a difference, especially when you're trying to pick up half of the stuff that's on the floor over here. So luckily we had the health upgrades that we did, because otherwise I think we'd be really upset right now. And I really wish there was some movement speed, because this is hectic. Look at this. We are just being surrounded by absolutely everything, and it's just not cool. These dudes need to die and stay away from me. Really want a magnet now. Really need a magnet now, game. Come on. Can't be too much to ask for. Come on. I have a lot of life regen now, which is fantastic, although we're getting bounced between meteors, which isn't fantastic. There is so much XP on the floor over here. Oh my goodness. I think I have like 30 levels just from magnets. You know, just from XP on the floor. If we could just pick up a magnet. Okay, flail is max level. That's fantastic. It's going to keep us alive. Come on, game. We managed to kill your plant. We managed to kill it. So now we, you know, we got to be able to have some reparation over here. I have a bad feeling, because normally at a certain time in the game they actually drop 2 of those on your head. So I don't think we're going to be ready for that. I don't think we're going to be doing enough damage for that. As it is, even with the cooldown reduction on things and stuff like that, we still weren't able to kill them fast enough. Yes! Alright, let's see how many levels this magnet picks up for us. So that's 1 already. Yo. Yo. I think we're going to hit like a max level over here. That was fantastic. Alright, much needed upgrades over there. Alright, we can grab some domestic steel. That's fantastic. We've got some steglosauruses now and ankylosauruses. It does get quite hectic now. If we do stand still, we do have our shrink ray as well, so we could stand still and use it. You can't stand still and actively use it the entire time. You do have to move every so often, so that's exactly what's going to happen over here. We're just going to move from side to side, activating it. You can see it doesn't work on every single enemy though. For some reason it doesn't, or it doesn't look like it is. I don't think I've been able to show you guys what it looks like, but you can see sometimes when the enemies, when the dinosaurs get that little bit closer, they do shrink, which is exactly what this weapon does to them. We don't want to be in this time crystal event, so we're just trying to slowly move out of it and get out of the way, which is successfully working. At least we have enough damage to do that. Also, something is hitting us, but they're not doing enough damage to really warrant worrying about it. You can see we are getting knocked around, but we are still surviving over here. So really hectic, a really Jurassic Park feeling over here from the stage. Oh my goodness. Alright, we can upgrade the shrinker. We do only have... Oh, how are you supposed to like not get hit by that? You know what I mean? Alright, perfect. We got the mushroom. So we actually picked one of these up, thank goodness. So what happens is I've picked one of these up when we were fighting in the very beginning of the run, and we landed up fighting the Tyrannosaurus Rex, like I mentioned, that first T-Rex in the beginning, and it just didn't die. It didn't matter how many times I was hitting it with that, and it just did not want to die. I mean, you can see even these enemies are really tanky, but even they still die. They still get killed after a certain amount of time. So I don't know what that Tyrannosaurus Rex was on, but yeah, he just did not want to die. Alright, I'm very unimpressed with the leaf blower. Can't really see it doing much for us, but never used it before. Maybe it's the level as well. We're not really able to see, you know, how well it's doing. It does shoot behind us. I would have liked to have maybe seen it just shoot at the closest enemy like most of the other weapons do, but I understand aesthetically why it's a leaf blower. You know, it's a leaf blower, so that's why it shoots behind you. but it would have been nice to have had it shoot in front maybe even, so you can control it a bit more, because I'm not going to turn around intentionally to face the back of enemies to try and get the leaf blower to work on them, sort of story. So it would have been nice to have had it shoot the other direction. Alright, so we're going to wait just a tad over here to use this. I think we could have a good use for it very, very soon, but just not yet. Okay, Shrinker is now level 4. Fantastic, we don't have to worry about picking up that just yet. Ooh, if you carry this relic, max reduced health by 30%. So we unlocked the Mystic Meteor. I'm sure it said we had to kill T-Rexes. I don't see any, unless they just mean like these guys. I don't know. Maybe my vision of what a T-Rex was in this game is different to what they actually have as a T-Rex. So, not sure what's happening there, but that was a bit anticlimactic. But that's cool. At least now next time you have this run, the guy's going to have 30% less HP, so that's going to be really, really fantastic, because that's quite a huge drop in HP. Alright, we're nearly at the end of the run. That's going to be very good for us, because that means we're going to successfully finish it. Well, I say that, but will we actually successfully finish it? I don't know. We're going to try and successfully finish it. You can see we are a lot stronger now. Now we've got a bunch of weaker enemies also spawning, so we don't have to be so conservative with our movement. We can move a lot more. But I think Nero is really good because of his napalm as well. He does make it quite easy to kill a lot of enemies, especially with the burn. But, you know, if we weren't being pushed around all this time, that would be fantastic as well. Alright, there is the T-Rex. He is the final boss, and as you can see, there is like a miasma in this stage or on this level where we need to now kind of be careful. We do need to try and kill him. Like mentioned, we did pick up that meteor. It does make him have a lot less life, but as you can see, he's still one tanky boy. Fortunately for us, we do a lot of damage. There are a bunch of T-Rexes over here that we still have to kill. Those must have been the T-Rexes that they were talking about in the game. I thought they meant this big guy, this big boy over here that we're trying to kill. I do wish I had more movement speed though, because this is really scary. I ran away! I don't even know where the portal is. So at 20 minutes it does open up a portal, so there's two ways to finish the game. I think it's just to survive, and then the other one is to actually use the portal. But luckily we do deal a lot more damage, and luckily he just runs after us, and because we burn the ground behind us and we have the leaf blower, we are able to kill the boss really easily compared to some of the other ones. So we still have to wait for 20 minutes because that's when the portal does show. But as you can see, there is a lot of upgrades to gold over here just chilling on the floor, so we need to grab that as much as possible. We did grab like 34,000 gold this level, so really, really nice, really cool. And as you can see, there is this purple mist that keeps coming towards us. We got to try and not get killed by that. Oh, there's the portal. It opens up in 7 seconds, so that's really cool. Fantastic. 2, 1, and into the portal we go. Fantastic, we finished it. As you can see, the only thing about the game that I don't like is stat. Oh, they do. Never mind, I was wrong. So there is a stat page. Never mind, I didn't actually know that till now. So it shows you how much gold you found. We found 38,000 gold. We killed 20,000 enemies. We covered 4,000, whatever distance they measured things in. And then you can see the most amount of damage that everything did. Leaf blower, shrinker, not doing anything for us. But the sling, flail, and the fireball really shining over there. I don't think we would have beaten it without those items. It shows you the unlocks. See, kill 10 T-Rexes. and then also kill the Triceratops as well to get those 2 upgrades. And then it also shows you how many of each enemy you've killed and what level you reached. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.